When was the last time that you were in nature? Like, not in nature, but like actually in nature. If you can't remember, then don't worry, because a few weeks ago I was the exact same way. But recently I've made a little shift to my routine to get more nature time, and it's actually completely changed how I work. It's made me feel more present, appreciate the little things more, be more focused, and it's all backed by science. And I basically stumbled upon all these benefits by complete accident, but in this video I outline how you can take action to get these in your everyday life. And it's actually a lot easier than you would think. But first, let's start with my story. I do a lot of work. When I keep working for hours on end and I don't take enough breaks, I start to feel a little burnt out, and that's how I was feeling one week in February. So I decided to take a trip to a nearby nature area to just clear my mind. It was about a half an hour trip, but when I got there, it felt so peaceful and relaxing, and I was able to just soak in all the silence. Needless to say, I thoroughly enjoyed that nature session. Then the next day, when I went to do my normal work, I felt so much more energized and refreshed. Taking that little short break had just given me a huge motivation and energy boost. So, since then, I've kept that habit going, and I'm glad to say that the benefits have only continued to compound. For one thing, my focus has enhanced so much. Like, I'm not even doing much different, I'm literally just able to focus better. It's definitely safe to say that in the near future, this nature time will be a permanent part of my weekly routine. But you don't have to just take my word for it, let's get into the research. And side note, all my sources will be in the description, so you can fact check me. Like, everyone knows that nature is good, but like, what are the specifics? Like, what does it actually do for you? Now, there's no like definite answer for why nature is good. We haven't found like one clear answer yet, but there's two major theories as to why it's good. And the first one, called the attention restoration theory, has to do with concentration. So to summarize a bunch of science stuff, it basically takes concentration to focus on something that you wouldn't otherwise focus on. So like when you're writing something out or you're doing a problem, like you're concentrating your effort onto doing that instead of like, just getting distracted. And after we use this resource for a while, after we try and focus for a while, it becomes like depleted. We're not able to focus as clearly. That's why you can't study for like 10 hours straight, because you get tired, your focus gets depleted. And that's also why I always do my most important work in the morning. Because after you sleep, like 8 hours just doing nothing. Like, your body is ready to work. So you gotta do it all in the morning so that you have all your focus. Anyways, this theory says that after you deplete that focus, one of the best ways to restore it is to be in nature. Because when you're in nature, it's like a psychological thing where you see a bunch of stuff that you want to look at. So it's not like the focus where you have to like purposefully look at it. It's kind of just like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's go look at that. And I mean, this just makes sense. Like, if you ever just in nature, you just see like a cool cloud, and you're just looking at it, it's like, yeah, it's a pretty cool cloud. And the cloud doesn't like demand your focus. You kind of just see the cloud and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And it's the same thing for like, seeing a bird or like seeing like a wild animal or like a sunset. They're all just like kind of cool things that are just fun to look at. So by being in nature, we're basically replenishing our ability to concentrate by just giving our brain like a break to have fun and look at cool stuff. And this definitely explains why I felt so refreshed after I took my break, because I went to like, some nature area, and I didn't have to concentrate on anything, because it was just like, there was a stream to look at, that was cool, there was like trees, there was like snow on the ground, there's like birds flying around. It's like, oh, this is pretty cool. Aside from that first theory, there's a second one which focuses more on like evolution. This is called the stress reduction theory. Now this one's based off the ideas that humans evolved in nature, like around greenery and all that stuff. So when you were like a caveman and you saw like a bunch of trees and water, you're like, oh, this is a safe place, this is a nice place. We got water to drink, got like berries or something, there's like plants to eat. This is a calming, safe place. Basically, we knew we had resources available. So when we go out in nature now, it's like subconsciously we see those resources available and we're like, oh, okay, this is good. So here's a really interesting study. Two students were stressed about an upcoming exam, which, I mean, relatable, right? But they were split into two groups. The first group was just shown like a bunch of urban settings, like, cities and like blocks and stuff like that. But the second group was shown like a bunch of nature pictures, like greenery and forests and stuff like that. And now the group that saw nature just reported lower stress. Like, it's really that simple. They just saw pictures of nature and reported less stress. Like, literally just a picture of nature. Like, you just, like, look at this. Like, literally looking at a PNG of like a tree will lower your stress. It's just like crazy. So if just seeing that like tree PNG will lower your stress, imagine what will happen if you actually go in nature and like you breathe in fresh air and like you hear the sound and stuff like that. To follow up with this, there's another experiment. Two people were shown like a stressful, high intense action movie, and then they were trying to calm them down after seeing the movie. Now the one group was shown like an urban setting where people were just like walking around like a city and like chatting and stuff like that. And then of course the other group was shown like a nature thing where there was like birds chirping and like a stream and stuff like that. Now those who saw nature were quicker to lower their heart rate, lower their blood pressure, and release tension in their muscles faster than those who saw like the city group. This just shows how easy it is. Like they literally put on their headphones, googled like nature sounds, and like just got less stressed. We have such easy access to this stuff. Like I could be like in an aquarium, in like a rainforest, on a mountaintop, just like look anything up on like YouTube or Google and you're just in nature. And again, if this fake like artificial nature that you can get in like 5 seconds, if this has that much benefits, like imagine what like going to like an actual mountain will do for you. Like that'll be like life altering experience. So now that you know all these benefits, it's time to apply them to your real life to help reduce your stress. And as you can see from these experiments, you can really just start simple, like very simple, like just change your phone background to like a nature scene that you've seen, or like maybe once a day make it a habit to just look at a picture on the wall and like imagine like being in that nature scene, and that will literally just lower your stress levels. Or another habit that I like to do is I put on my headphones, put on some nature sounds like with a stream and some birds, and I feel like when I do this before bed, like 5 or 10 minutes, I genuinely just sleep better. It's that easy, just relax and sleep better. But if you want to truly recharge, then you're gonna need to do a bit more than just like Google tree images. You have to make it a consistent habit to get into nature. Now my advice for this is just to make it a habit. Just decide every weekend where you're gonna go to be in some nature place for like half an hour. And don't make this a chore, make it like an adventure, make it something fun to do. Like get curious about what's around you. Like I doubt that you've been to every single nature place around you. Like I highly doubt that. Nobody's explored that much. When you get like genuinely excited and invested in it, it becomes a lot more enjoyable and probably a lot more recharging too. Me personally, I just go like every like Sunday or something, look up cool places around me on Google Maps. I either just walk there or I take a bus or something. I'll bring like a sandwich with me or something, or like a book, be there for like an hour or two, head back. It's like one afternoon that completely recharges me for the entire week. So here's a little flow that you can get into every week to make sure that you get into your nature time. First, during like any downtime, just go to like Google Maps, look around you, look for cool like parks or nature areas or something. It can take you like 5 minutes and you can just find like really cool places near you. Second, put aside time on your weekend where you'll know you'll be in nature. Like block it off on your calendar or just tell your friends like, oh, I'm gonna be in nature. Or invite them to come with you. Number 3, make it fun. Don't make it like a chore to go out and explore nature. Like it should be fun. Like me, I take my camera with me, like my phone camera. I take like a wrap, I'll bring like a book maybe, just like read, just like have fun in nature, just do fun stuff. And number 4, you just have to actually go. Like don't delay, don't stall, just actually take action and just go to the nature place. Now if you want this to really work, you gotta give me 15 minutes of just you and nature. Turn off your phone, no distractions, just you enjoying the scene of nature. And think about it, even if you get nothing else from this, like just you're losing 15 minutes each weekend. Like you can't set aside 15 minutes. That's like one medium length YouTube video, and it will completely change how you work with your week. Like if you've been scrolling for more than 15 minutes today, which I mean that's like 90% of the population, then you have no excuse to not go into nature for a little bit. Just give some real nature a real chance and see what it can do for you. That's all I got for now. Keep making progress. Bye!